Coaches, Chris Schultz here, and just want to give you some information about next week cohort meeting. We're excited to gather all of our leaders together at North and just to be able to share a meal together and to be with one another, to be aware of what's going on our campuses and in our life groups, and just to learn from one another. And we're grateful for your willingness to jump into all of that and to be a part of what's going on. Gone are the days where you had to try to track down all of those leaders and meet with them individually, but now we get to put them in the same room, and you get the chance to, what we've always wanted out of our coaches is just to shepherd people, to care for them, pray for them, and help them and equip them to be the saints and leaders that they're called to be. And so that's going to be exciting. I want to give you some information here as we start to move forward so you know. We have actually created all the cohorts already, so included in this email are the names of the people that you're going to be with this next year. We've also given you their contact information, telephone numbers, and emails. Also included is where you're going to be meeting. We'll gather in the main sanctuary first for a meal and some announcements, and then we'll break you off into different places around the North Campus. So that's available to you also. Time format: we want to gather around 12:30. We'll probably eat around 12:45. By 1 o'clock, we want to jump into sort of the large gathering with information and some sharing from our campus pastors. Then off of that, probably about 20 minutes later, we'll break off into cohorts. You'll have about an hour or so, and we want to be finished by 2:30. So that's roughly 2 hours, and if we can move efficiently, then that's what we're going to do. A suggestion for you, just to be thinking through all of this, is when you get your list of leaders, go ahead and contact them this week, whether it's an email, a text, a phone conversation. If you know them, great. If you don't, this will be a wonderful opportunity just to introduce yourself and let them know that you're excited about them being in your cohort and just maybe some things that they can be thinking about as they come ready for that first meeting. And so go ahead and do that. That would be great. Remember, our focus this year is going to be on discipleship, and we really want to get back to the basics, get people into their Bible, get people praying for one another, and really look at their lives and go, where are the areas that I need to grow? And so that's going to be the focus. We're using the discipleship tool along with other resources. And so our first gathering within the life groups will, one, be introduction, and you'll just get a chance to know each other, kind of sort of the background and types of groups and all of that. But two, also to be asking, how will we implement the discipleship tool, and what will that look like? What will be sort of the things that you know will be challenges, as well as the things you'll see to be fruitful out of all of that. And so I want to give you a heads up. We'll give you also a PDF file here that's included in this email that gives you sort of a cheat sheet. It's a guide for you to kind of facilitate the conversation with questions, as well as some resources. So check that out also. We also want to give you an update. As you know, we have closed our Clovis campus. This Sunday coming up here on the 7th will be our last gathering at Clovis. And so those people are going to be facilitating to other campuses. So some might go to Southeast, to FIG. A good majority of them will come over to North, and we're excited about what that will look like. And so some of our people will be coming in. We'll be adding some leaders and some groups, and that'll be exciting. But one of the things we've also done is we've moved the staff over from Clovis, and we've made a split between AM and PM. And so as best we can, we're going to take midweek 9 and 11 and kind of put those together. And then we're also going to be working with the PM, the 5 and the 7. So I am going to, along with Dave Obwald, Melissa Denisi, and Janelle Blom, we're going to be kind of manning the AM services. And then you've got the PM services will be Jared Rumley and Eric Castillo, Jessica, and then also Katie DeMamby. And so those four will sort of be focusing in on that. So what we've done even with the cohorts is we've divided them up according to AM and PM based on the leaders. Now we know it's not an exact science and it's not always so clean, but as best we can, we've done it that way. We'll all gather together at the beginning always, but there may be some time that we start to divide a little bit with the AM and PM. And we'll just see how that goes as we move forward. So wanted to give you a heads up about all those kind of things. Two other things before you get out of here is, one is we've got a Get Connected event on Sunday. We're excited. More than ever before, we've got more life groups and more service opportunities for people to get connected to. And so that's really, really going to be a lot of fun. The message is really based upon John 1 and even a little bit of John 4, our mission statement, with this idea that when we invite people into ministry based on the life of Jesus, who was always saying, come and see, come and follow me, that in the midst of that, we allow people more space to actually jump in. And so we want to be a church that invites people, not just kind of sit back and let them make their decision, but say, no, come with me. This is going to be a lot of fun. You're going to grow. And in the midst of it, we're going to introduce them, in some cases for the first time, to Jesus. but hopefully in a greater sense of growth and community. And so that's coming this Sunday. We don't need you to come and man a booth like we've done in the past, but we would love for you, if you come to one of the services, to after the service, we're going to go into the courtyard and hang out. There'll be chances for people to just mingle and talk and eat some food and look at some of the things that are available to people. If you just make yourself available to chat with people, if maybe even if you're looking for people in your life group, man, you just be targeting people and have an opportunity to start conversations, and maybe in that there'll be an invite possibility for you. So that's coming up this Sunday. Whatever service you come to, just plan after the service to hang around for an extra 45 minutes or so. And then the last thing I just want to make you available on is that the primer is up and ready. So week 1, including the video and the leader guide, is available. So whether you're maybe going through that with your group, or you're going to be working with new life group leaders who are utilizing that, that's on the website. Go to the wellcommunity.org, and then you've got life groups. And then under that it says primer. And so we're 1 week out, and then we'll continue to add those weeks as we finish up. We're in post-production right now, but those will continue to come out along the way. Okay, we appreciate you guys. We're looking forward to next Sunday. If there's anything that you need, please let us know. Let's be reminded that we've been a church based on John 4 that wants to speak the truth in love. And we want to be a church that invites. We want to be a church that focuses people's attention on Jesus, living in community, and being on mission. And so we're excited that these cohorts are going to provide for that. And we're excited about your leadership in all of it. So we love you guys. We're praying for you. If there's anything you need, let us know.